Welcome back to Let's Flow Fam. My name is Diana and we're going to finish out our 7-day tension release challenge. Today we're going to do a full body flow through together tension release. So whenever you're ready, we're going to meet in a tabletop. It's really windy right now, so let's see how this goes. So whenever you're ready, we're going to meet in a tabletop. Knees below hips, wrists below shoulders. And then just find a neutral spine here. No, I'm just gonna be rolling around, standing, getting a little standing, but that's okay. Just take a deep inhale. Kind of notice where your spine is, how your body is feeling. Exhale, let it go. Okay, inhale for cow, lower your belly, bring your chin towards the sky. Exhale for cat, tuck your chin, round out your spine, maybe tuck your toes down. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Now on your next inhale for cow, lower your belly, bring your chin towards the sky. Use your left hand, bring it back and just start tapping your lower back. Ah! And then exhale, round out your spine for cat. You can use your right hand and tap your mid to upper back. So continue this breath-to movement. Inhale, cow, tapping the lumbar spine. And exhale, cat, tapping the thoracic spine. When you're moving through cat-cow, you're stabilizing your spinal disc here. And then tapping your spine is going to activate the vagus nerve, which is your parasympathetic nervous system, which is going to promote relaxation and release any stress and tension. Maybe you continue to do that breath movement a couple more times. Maybe you do some hip circles, add in any organic movements, whatever feels good to you in this moment. Whenever you're ready, we're going to come back to a tabletop with a neutral spine. Place your left hand right below your nose. Inhale, right hand reaches the sky. Roll out your wrist a couple times. Exhale, thread the needle. Right hand goes underneath your left armpit. Rest your right ear down to the ground. Left arm is going to come back and use your left hand to tap your spine here. I'm getting hit with a bunch of sand. That's okay. Literally chew on sand, I know you can hear it. So just stay here for a couple breaths. Tapping up and down your spine. And if this hurts your arm, you can go ahead and just let your arm go long if you'd like. Whatever feels good to you in this moment. Please just listen and honor to your body. Everything I'm saying is just mere suggestions. Now, your next inhale, left hand in front of your nose, right hand reaches the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down underneath your nose. Inhale, left hand towards the sky. Roll out your wrist a couple times. Exhale, thread the needle through, left arm underneath your right armpit. Resting on your left ear. Using your right hand, go ahead and tap your spine, just like we did on the other side. This is also stretching out your rhomboids, which is your upper back muscles. We'll be here for a couple breaths. Take a deep inhale together in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right hand placed in front of your nose. Left hand reaches the sky. Exhale, come to center. Okay, we're going to tuck our toes. Inhale to down dog. So tuck your toes, hips towards the sky, chest melting in towards your thigh. This is our first down dog, so it's going to be a little bit tight. So maybe you walk out your dog here, pedal out your feet. See what feels good. You really want to let your head hang heavy, your chest, really try to melt it towards your thighs. And your heels don't have to be touching the ground, but you want to work it towards the ground, just to give yourself a bigger backside stretch. Take a deep breath. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. On your next inhale, just walk your feet towards your hands. We're going to come to a forward fold. You know what? We're just going to roll around stand because whatever. Whatever. Okay. Forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe you shake your head no, nod your head yes. Really let that head hang heavy. Option to grab opposite elbows here just for a little bit. Melt your chest onto your thigh. Maybe you can sway left and right. Maybe you find stillness. Then go ahead and bring your hands towards your hammies and just start tapping up and down your hamstrings. So tight hamstrings can lead to lower back pain. So you want to give it extra love. So tapping, it's going to increase blood flow here. And you can kind of play with the stretch. Maybe you inhale, and as you exhale, you straighten out your legs a little bit. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten out. See how that feels. Maybe you go left and right for ragdoll. Whatever feels good in this moment. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands sliding up to your feet, stopping below your knees onto your shin. Grow the crown of your head towards the ocean. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, bringing one vertebrae up at a time. Your head should be the last thing that comes up. Just go ahead and roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders forward. Continue just rolling your shoulders back and forth, just kind of seeing how it feels on your shoulders. Maybe you can tap your shoulders and your traps here, release a lot of tension, because we tend to hold a lot of tension in this area. Stress, emotional related tension. It's good to give it a couple taps. Maybe even move down to your collarbone. Your collarbone, when you tap your collarbone, it's going to stimulate the lymphatic drainage to aid in detoxification. So you can kind of alternate and see what feels good. We'll do this for a couple more breaths. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to check in with yourself, see how everything feels. Maybe roll your shoulders out a couple of times and you tap and roll. It's a little tricky because left and right brain are being activated and used at the same time here with two different action movements. Inhale, bring your hands to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Inhale for mountain, hands towards the sky. Then exhale, lean over to your right side, stretching out your left side. Use your right hand to tap your left ribs. This is gonna activate your intercostal muscles, which is gonna help you have deeper breathing. Give that a couple taps. Inhale, center. Exhale, stretch over to the left, reach, stretching out that right side. Use your left hand, tap your right ribs. Couple taps, couple tap, tap, tap. Inhale, come center. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, bend your elbows, bring your heart and face towards the sky. Open heart opener here. Inhale, come center. Exhale, we're gonna fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Place your hand down. Come to a high plank. So here you can go straight to down dog if you'd like, or you can flow through your chaturanga. So inhale, shift forward on your toes. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, come to the tops of your feet. Straighten out your arms for upward facing dog. If you are in down dog, maybe you play around with your down dog, see if it feels a little bit better than the first time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rolling all over your toes, downward facing dog. Maybe paddle out your feet. We're gonna flow through that one more time. So let's take a deep breath in. This time we're gonna walk our hands towards our feet. For forward fold, tap your hammies, couple breaths here. Maybe it feels a little bit less tight than the first time around. Maybe play with your straightening and bending out your knees to see what feels good in this moment. Maybe it feels better for you to just find stillness or sway left and right. Whatever you can do in this moment to honor your body. Inhale, halfway lift. Grow the crown of your head like a neutral tabletop. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, bringing one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. You roll out your shoulders back and forward. And give you a couple breaths to kind of play around to see what feels good in this moment. Maybe you want to tap your collarbone to stimulate your lymphatic drainage. Maybe you want to tap your traps. Maybe you just find some shoulder movements. Maybe you want to tap your sternum. This is going to activate your thymus gland, which is going to stimulate the immune response. Whatever feels good to you in this moment. Again, always just honor your body. Let's meet. Inhale for mountain, hands towards the sky. Exhale, reach over to the right side, stretching that left side. Maybe use your right hand to tap your left ribs. Inhale, come center. Exhale, reach over to the left. Use your left hand to tap your right ribs. Inhale, come center. Exhale, cactus your arms, squeeze your glutes, back bend, open up your heart and your face towards the sky. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down for high plank. From here, you can flow through your chaturanga or meet in down dog. So it's up to you. Down dog or flow to chaturanga. Take an inhale, lean forward. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Three-legged dog, right leg kicks the back. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Squeeze your core. Place that right foot down and below your nose. When you go down to a lunge, lower that left knee to the ground. Bring yourself upright. Maybe play around this dynamic lunge. Maybe you kind of lunge forward and back. You'll feel that stretch on your psoas, which I believe is like the most important muscle group because it connects your spine to your lower body. And if you sit a lot, you do a desk job, then this area tends to get scrunched, which can cause to hip pain, back pain, pelvis pain. So it's really important to give the psoas extra love. So go ahead and give it some taps. Some loving taps. Maybe you tap your hips, whatever feels good. Maybe you move in your lunge, see how that feels, or you find stillness, see how that feels, whatever feels good. Just do this for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring your hands down to frame your feet. Inhale, right leg kicks the back wall for three-legged dog. Go ahead, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg kicks the back. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Squeeze your core. Place that left foot down between your hands. Go ahead and lower your right knee towards the ground. And again, play with this lunge here. See how that feels. See how your hips feel, how your glutes feel, how your pelvis feels. And then just start tapping your right side psoas. Or maybe your hips. Maybe you find stillness in your lunge. Maybe you go really deep in your lunge. Maybe you just kind of go back and forth. Just continue tapping your psoas here. Let's be here for 2 more breaths. Okay, whenever you're ready, place your hands down to frame your feet. Inhale, three-legged dog, back leg. Left leg kicks the back wall. Bring that left leg down for downward facing dog. Go ahead and bring your knees down to a tabletop. I'm just gonna turn so you can see. So from tabletop, tuck your toes down. And then we're gonna send our hips back and just sit on our heels. This is gonna stretch the soles of our feet. Release any fascia tightness. Then maybe just give your feet some love and give it some taps. Your feet have 7,000 nerve endings, and if you have tight feet, your whole chain, upper chain, is going to be affected by it. So it's really important that we give our feet some love because we are on it all day. We walk, we run to get from point A to point B. We're constantly using our feet, but I feel like our feet gets the least amount of love. So let's give it some extra lovey today. Okay, whenever you're ready. And that might hurt for some of you. It might be a little bit tight if you're not used to stretching out the soles of your feet. Come onto your hands and then just kind of stomp out the tops of your feet. And then kind of reset. And come back, play around with that, see how that feels. Okay. Whenever you're ready, bring your big toes to touch and your knees out wide. Big toes touch, knees out wide for a dynamic child's pose. So we're gonna be here, inhale, so kind of lean forward. Exhale, send your hips back. Use that left hand to top your spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale, switch hands, send the hips back. Use your right hand to top your spine. So breath to movement here a couple times. So inhale, forward, place that right hand down. Exhale, lean back. Use your left hand to top your spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lean back. See how that feels. See, maybe you can kind of play with some hip movements here. Whatever feels good. Tapping your spine is going to activate your parasympathetic nervous system because your vagus nerves kind of goes down throughout your whole spine. Okay, whenever you're ready, go ahead and sit on your bottom. Let your legs go long in front of you. Woo. We're just going to roll out our ankles here. Maybe play with rolling out one way, the other way. Get a little playful with it, go back and forth. Maybe try going clockwise with one foot and then counterclockwise with the other. See how that feels. This is gonna help ankle mobility, and it's gonna help synovial fluid to lubricate your joints. Okay. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna go into a butterfly stretch. You bring the soles of your feet to touch. And just kind of flap your butterfly wings. You're gonna feel that inner groin and your adductor stretch. And maybe tap your adductors a little bit here. Give that some loving. Okay, whenever you're ready, you're gonna use your hand. You're gonna hold hands with your toes. So you can get your fingers all in between those toes there. And give it a nice squeeze. Massage it. Remember I said your feet has 7,000 nerve endings, and if it's tight, you feel it in your whole entire body because your feet is connected to your whole upper chain. So if it's tight, you're gonna feel it in your knees, your hips, your pelvis, your spine, your shoulders, your neck. Everything is connected. So we have to give each area special love, right? So go ahead and massage that out. Maybe you just punch it out a couple times. Your feet are strong, you can take it. Let's switch. Right hand, get in between those left toes. You give it a nice squeeze, and you roll it around. See how that feels. Maybe you punch it out a couple times, or just tap it out, whatever feels good. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Now we're gonna meet on our backs. We're just gonna find a nice, comfortable laying down position. And then bring your knees up to 90 degree, kind of like a reverse tabletop. And bring your hands source above your shoulders. We're gonna go into dead bug. So inhale. Exhale to engage your core. Bring that left leg down and right arm down. Then use your left hand to tap your left rib and your abs here. So inhale, come center, bring it back. Exhale, right leg down, left arm down. Use your right arm to tap your abs. Inhale, come center. Then just alternate with your breath here. Exhale, left leg down, right arm down. Inhale, center. Right leg down, left arm down. Inhale, center. Do it one more time on each side. Tapping your abdominals. This is also going to activate your deep abdominal muscles, your deep core right here. Inhale, come center. And then bring your knees towards your chest and just give yourself a nice little hug. Maybe do some knee circles. Then place your feet down as close as you can to your booty. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Another deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your hips towards the sky for a mini glute bridge. And then you can use your hands. You can tap a couple of different places here. Maybe tap your psoas if you feel your psoas need some extra love, because it's also a really good psoas stretch. Maybe you tap your glutes. Maybe you tap your lower back. See what feels good. Maybe kind of alternate between this whole area and see what feels good for you. Then you can kind of reset and come back down. And inhale. Exhale, bring your hips towards the sky. Again, continue tapping, or you find stillness, whatever feels good to you in this moment. And then down. Take a deep breath in. We're going to walk your feet out wide. Take a deep breath in. Bring your knees together. Inhale. Exhale, lower both knees over to the right side. Use your right hand to tap your inner right thigh, your adductors. We're going to release tension here. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Use your left hand to tap your left adductors. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees over to the right. And tap. You can do this with your breath, or you can stay on one side longer. You can stay on one side for a couple breaths and then move over to the other side. I personally like to do this breath movement, but whatever you like, whatever feels good for you in this moment. Inhale. I have a bunch of sand up my nose right now. Let's bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring both knees over to the left side for a nice, easy twist. Arms can go out wide. Maybe even use your right hand to tap your right ribs. Or you just find stillness here. Whatever feels good. Anytime you're in a twist, you want to inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. And when you're twisting, you're also twisting and activating your digestive system. And all your organs are kind of getting a little refresh, because once you kind of unwind, all the blood is going to keep flowing back into it. Inhale, come center. Exhale, lower your knees over to the right side. Again, maybe you find stillness. Maybe use your left hand and tap your left ribs. Whatever feels good to you in this moment. And whenever you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Take a deep inhale. Bring your knees towards your forehead. Breathe in and in. One last sip of air. As you exhale, let it all go. Let your body go. Take up all the space you need. These next few moments are for you and you alone. I invite you to stay here for as long as you want. Feel every tapping that you did, all the movement, all the work that you put into your body. You deserve this moment. Please feel free to stay here for as long as you want. But if you're ready to close out, I invite you to close your eyes if you feel safe. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. I just want to thank you for moving with me today. I know it wasn't perfect and we improvised and we got a little sandy, but I hope it felt good in your body, and I hope the tapping really helped you release any tension that you had stored. Please check out my other 6 days where I focus on each individual part of your body. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know below. And if you'd like, please subscribe to help your girl out. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.